Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid and they take on Corinthians.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Anthony. Hamsik. Now Roberto Carlos. Taken away from Son. The ball back with Real now. Anthony. Now good run and good ball control. And conceding the corner. Good challenge. Well, no danger now. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Andrew Robertson. Now with Marquez. Marquez. James Tavernier. And he did well to cut it out. Hamsik. Iniesta. Now with Forlan. Iniesta. Forlan. Just the challenge that was required. Rivaldo. Can they forge ahead? And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, defensive resilience there. Diego Forlan. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Heung-min Son. It's with Ødegaard. Return to Ødegaard. And he saw the situation developing. That is that for the first half here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Roberto Carlos. Now Son. This attack looks highly promising. Now he must favour the cross. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And putting paid to the danger. "30 minutes to go then." Well, he's won the ball. Iniesta. Rivaldo. Plenty of options. Top-class defending. Anthony. And on to Ginola. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. In position to give them the lead, maybe. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Andrew Robertson. James Tavernier. Iniesta. Diego Forlan. Just 10 minutes to go. Marek Hamšík. And on to Ginola. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. Plenty of support here. Son must take the lead here. Can they keep it out? Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. And that is that, the full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guile. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid, and they face Al Ittihad.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Joshua Kimmich. And the danger is averted. Oh, my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it. He couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Iniesta. Iniesta finding the forward gears. They could level it. This could square the game. Oh, magnificent reaction. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Anthony. David Ginola. Anthony. Iniesta. And it's with Eusebio. Ronaldo. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Eusebio, and a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Ginola. Now with Odegaard. Well, can they open up the defence here? And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Hierro. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Iniesta. Real chance. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Marek Hamšík. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Eusebio. Could be. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then Ronaldo demonstrates his ability in the air. He judges the flight, he meets it solidly, and beats the keeper. That's how to head a ball.
Kimmich. Anthony. And can they make one of these passes count? Has to be. And it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So a personnel change then. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Eusebio. And into the last 20 minutes. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Oh, genuine chance. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Gianluca Zambrotta. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Just 10 minutes to go. Eusebio. Here's Ronaldo. And he has options available. Oh, I thought it was going to be a double for him.
Well, he's been good today and probably deserves a second goal there. That was a good effort.
And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Martin Ødegaard, fluency of movement. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball, working away patiently, looking for an opening. So, a Real Madrid corner. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Hamšík so masterful when on the ball, but what will he do next? Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Martin Ødegaard. It did look on for them, but not to be. And Real doing well to win it back. Son. And he's broken free. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Well, back underway here, and a wake-up call for Borussia Dortmund, you would think. High-quality defending. Marek Hamšík. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Given away by Real Madrid. Beasley. Smuggled away. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Substitution it is for Dortmund. So into the second half, and as far as Borussia Dortmund are concerned, it's all about bouncing back. Joshua Kimmich. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough, just looking for that decisive pass. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Marek Hamšík. Anthony. What can Real do from this position? Chance to finish. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Beasley. And support available. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. 20 minutes remaining. Hamšík. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Forlan. Into the advanced position. Zambrotta. Forlan. And on to Beasley. Valverde could pull one back here. Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game. And what a finale we could be in for here.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
And Dortmund will go to the bench. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, a really good run. And still danger here. Son. Hamsik. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong. On to Bale. Park. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Given away by Barcelona. Gareth Bale. He must finish! Oh, that is a super save!
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
Son. Promising move from Barcelona. Chance for the leveller. And a goal here! The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Anthony. Now with Ginola. Anthony. And easily intercepted. No nonsense clearance. Ødegaard. On to Hamsik. Can he put them in front? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So away they go again, and work to do for Barcelona in this second half. Chances on. And a goal! End-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Sound piece of goalkeeping. He's in behind. And the flag does go up. Must have been close. Rafael Marquez. On to Bale. Victor Gyökeres. Bale. And here's Del Piero. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Son. Really bright-looking attack. Could take the lead. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Schweinsteiger. Time against Barcelona, but you can't count them out. Son! He succeeds in clearing it. Gyökeres. Now with Park. Schweinsteiger. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Well, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. What late excitement, and the match is level.
Well, here's the replay.